Recently, a contract has been leaked saying that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's relationship is fake and that they're breaking up soon. Now, Taylor has finally spoken out about the situation. Earlier in the week, a document was leaked that said that Travis and Taylor's relationship was fake. It then discussed that they were going to break up and how they would go about the situation with important talking notes. Now, the paperwork was created by Los Angeles-based firm Full Scope, and it outlined a supposed plan to release an official statement at the end of this month, 3 days post-breakup, to allow the initial media frenzy to settle and ensure clarity. The date for the breakup was set for September 28th, which is just weeks away. Now, the document states that the announcement will be gracious, respectful, and stress mutual respect. Laying out what the statement would say, they write, example, Travis and Taylor have decided to part ways after careful consideration. They both value each other's personal lives and appreciate your respect for privacy during this time. They're both committed to their careers and personal growth. They remain friends and wish each other the best. Now, the paperwork also states that the announcement would focus on Travis's personal growth by framing the breakup as a natural part of life. It will also highlight his commitment to his career and his ongoing achievements in the sports industry. They also plan to send it to major media outlets with a press release to ensure broad coverage. Now, some people were shocked by these documents being released and finding out the couple's relationship was fake, but others saw it coming. Since the pair were first spotted together, fans have claimed that the relationship was fake. Now, Taylor has been the subject of discussion about fake relationships before, so this wasn't a shock to a lot of people. People really don't have a problem with the documents being released. It was more of the fact that Travis's team got lawyers involved, which made the story even bigger than it needed to be. Everyone now knows about this, but if they didn't make such a big deal out of it, it would have been swept under the rug with only other Swifties knowing about it. But now, the whole world does. Now, there are a group of Taylor Swift fans who call themselves gaylers, who believe that Taylor is a lesbian and that she dates famous men to cover up her sexuality. Now, Taylor has alluded to this before, and fans are convinced that she's been leaving a lot of hints about this and that she's had many failed coming outs. So the fact that her relationship with Travis is supposedly fake did not come as a shock to them. One fan wrote, does anyone really believe she actually dated Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, John Mayer, the Kennedy Kid, and I can't remember who else? She dated the last guy who was private because she was trying to lay low after Kanye. Apparently, he also got songwriting credits. These are arrangements. I knew she would date an athlete next because there are no more actors left in her age range. The bracelet thing was a bat signal. I think her mistake was not going for a Josh Allen or Joe Burrow type. It would have been more believable than Travis, but they're not as thrust for fame. I would say no chemistry with Travis too, but she lacks chemistry with all the guys she dates. Now, another fan added, so true, all the people you have mentioned are well known and successful in one way or another. Calvin and Harry especially are now mega wealth. Now, it appears that a lot of fans aren't too shocked about this revelation of the relationship being fake. Now, this isn't the first time Taylor has been accused of being in a PR relationship. It's been said that Taylor and Tom Hiddleston were in a PR relationship to avert attention away from her breakup with Calvin Harris back in 2016. Now, they dated briefly for around 3 months before calling it quits in September 2016. But Calvin Harris has actually alluded to being in a relationship with Taylor contractually, not because they were in love. Now, there are theories all over the internet saying that none of her male relationships were real, and people are going back and forth on proof. Not to mention, her being in a PR relationship with someone as great as Travis Kelce would be a smart move. Now, after Taylor broke up with her boyfriend Joe Alwyn of 6 years, she then began to date the 1975's lead singer Matty Healy. Her relationship with him came under a lot of scrutiny because Matty doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to his relationships, his fans, or really his personality. A lot of Swifties were actually upset that they were dating and wrote an open letter to Taylor telling her to break up with him. Weird, I know, but she got a lot of pushback from being with him. So dating Travis afterwards makes her look good and makes us forget about the mess her summer romance was with Matty. Now, the documents titled Comprehensive Media Plan for Travis Kelce's Relations Following Breakup with Taylor Swift are entirely false and fabricated, a representative for Full Scope, the company that runs PR for Kelce, tells People. These documents are entirely false and fabricated and were not created, issued, or authorized by this agency. agency, the company said. But in 2019, on an Australian podcast called The Quickie, Travis's PR manager said fake romances are generally put together if a celebrity has a film or new project to promote or to distract from bad publicity. He admitted to staging at least 2 relationships during his career, having used them as a tool to distract people from negative headlines. While he didn't name names, the Hollywood Insider said it's not uncommon for stars to sign a love contract, which requires them to date for at least a year. Now, he explained that fake relationships were once used to cover up the fact that a popular actor was gay, but now it's all about generating buzz. And well, over the past year, there's been so much buzz around the couple. Taylor has gained more popularity with the male audience, and most people think what she's gotten in return is to hide her sexuality. Travis, on the other hand, has gained a lot of things during this relationship. Travis has grown in popularity as he has starred in many commercials and has gotten a lot of new jobs. Travis is hosting a brand new TV show, is starring in a new Ryan Murphy project, and also received a $1 million contract with Amazon for his podcast New Heights, which he co-hosts with his brother Jason Kelce. Not to mention, the NFL has gotten something out of it too. When Taylor attends a game, more women have been watching the sport, and it's gotten their viewership up. Now, the NFL has actually played into this, using Taylor for promotional services. Now, a statement has been released from sources close to Taylor. Despite the claims of a breakup, the singer and sportsman are rock solid, according to insiders, who told DailyMail.com that they are planning to mark their alleged split by planning something super special as a result of the fake contract. Taylor was unbothered and quite amused by this, the source said. She usually pays these things no mind at all, but this was some hilarious AI realness. It isn't even worth an actual reaction from her or her team. She and Travis had a good laugh over it, and his camp only got lawyers involved because it is his PR firm listed on the document. They continued by saying after learning that their breakup date is coming up soon, September 28th, they now need to plan something super special and fun on that day to commemorate. Coincidentally, September 28th is around the first NFL game of the season, and it's also National Beer Drinking Day, so that makes a good date night for sure, they said. Now, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens on the 28th of September. Until Taylor or Travis directly addresses this, we'll just have to assume that everything is okay. But if they do break up, that means all this is fake, which leads to even more questions. Well, that's all for our video for today. What do you think about this whole Taylor-Travis situation? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.